Welcome you to QA Technology and myself, Suresh Babu, and the founder for this QA, and I am the your trainer till the end of the course. Okay, and all the skills, whatever we committed, promised to you on the contents, software testing course, both manual and Selenium, me will be taking till the last class of your session. Right. Today, it is a kind of a demonstration class, a open session, kind of a technical counseling session to know what actually the software testing and what kind of skill set is required to get an opportunity in software testing. What is our course content? What are the major modules we are going to learn? And how this course will help you to crack an opportunity? And what would be how is the current job market? And what are the expectations of the company from the student, from the candidate, in order to give an opportunity as a test engineer? Okay, right. Because it's my experience that many people are joining the course. Maybe your friends or somebody else suggested. Simply people are joining the course. Am I wrong? Am I correct or wrong? So the job market is good. Maybe your friends joined the course and getting the opportunity they are suggesting. So better you need to have the clarity first of all, what is this software testing? And what kind of technical skill set is required for a candidate to get an opportunity in the current job market. Okay, for that reason, the first session, just I'm giving you the overall picture about what is software testing today. Shall we proceed? Yes. So online team, hope I am visible and audible to you.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
To your knowledge, what is software testing? You tell me, then I'll discuss. Yes, madam. Testing the
electronic device.
Electronic device. No, we are not testing any electronic devices here. See, everything need to be tested, no doubt. Whatever you say, maybe embedded software system is created. Printer drivers also software. Embedded system also a software. Every software application need to be tested, no doubt about it. Here majorly we are focusing on not embedded systems, not printer drivers, software business applications. Today in order to run any business, the entrepreneurs taking the support of the technology. Today every business is a technology enabled business. Agree with me? You want to book a bus ticket, you want to buy something, mostly people are preferring software applications. Earlier we used to go to railway stations to buy a ticket. Today online applications we are using. We used to go to bus stands to buy a ticket. Redbus.in. Temple Archana tickets also online today, correct? Everything is online. Today, mostly every business is taking the technology support to run the business smoothly. ICICI Bank, across the world, they have thousands of branches. If really there is no technology like this, they cannot run this many branches. Everything is computerized. They are able to connect all branch transactions together, so the high-level management able to smoothly monitor and run the business. Technology really increase the business opportunity. So every business is taking the support of the technology to run the business operations. See, let's say you have a plan of starting some online shopping business, something. In order to start a business like online shopping, some online shopping business, what actually you need? Employers okay, employees okay, products okay, concept is also okay. Without having a web application, without having one Android app or a mobile iOS app, you cannot start your business, correct? You need a web application to run your business. You need at least Android mobile app to run your business, preferably iOS app also. Not only the shopping business, any business. See, I think most of us having accounts with corporate banks, not syndicate bank, not some other banks, correct? ICICI bank account, SBI account, HDFC bank account, because we are providing we are getting so many online services via these corporate banks. The syndicate bank and other banks are now not offering this kind of services. If I want to open an account in a bank, I check whether these people are providing a mobile app to me or not. Will I able to make a money transfer through the mobile app or not? Will I able to do some online bills payment or not? If really my banker is not offering this kind of services, definitely I will not open an account in that bank. Correct? Today, every business is a technology supported business, technology enabled business. Mostly web applications and web applications are nowadays business applications. 20 years back also we have software applications. Simple Windows or desktop applications. Standalone application, not web enabled, not mobile enabled business. But today's software application, business applications are quite different. Completely online transaction, online payments. There are so many technical activities involved in building this kind of web applications and mobile application. There are so many technical activities involved in developing this kind of web and mobile application. Many people involved, many technical activities involved. At every stage of developing a software application, people may do some mistakes. Let me explain one real-time scenario here. Reliance Company. You know, Reliance Company was into various businesses, but till now they were not into a retail banking business like ICICI Bank or HDFC Bank, correct? Assume the Reliance Company high-level management made a decision. Next year, 2023, we enter into even retail banking business, like other banks. As of now, Reliance Company was not into any retail banking business. The high-level management made a decision. Like ICICI Bank people, we also enter into retail banking business. Decision made by the high-level management. In order to run this banking business, they need some technology support. Definitely, they need some software application to run their day-to-day business operation. Now, this Reliance Company management discussed with a software company like Infosys, and a agreement made between Reliance Company and Infosys Company. Infosys agreed to provide technology support for the Reliance Bank day-to-day operations. What is the business of software companies? What is this Wipro or TCS or Cognizant, Virtusoft, Capgemini are doing? Tata Sky, television service provider. Airtel, telecommunication service provider. Software technology companies, technology service providers, correct? You need some technology support for your business, I provide the service. If I am running a software company, I provide the technology to run your business. Whatever the services I am providing to you, I'll charge for that. Providing technology related services to the actual business the companies are doing. Like Tata Sky is a television service provider. Airtel is a telecommunication service provider. Beam is an internet service provider. Cognizant, Capgemini, software companies are technology service provider. Every business needs a technology support today. Software organizations are technology support, technology service provider. You do your business. You focus on your business. Whatever the technology you need to run your business, I provide. For the services what I am providing for your business, I am maintaining a team of 10 people to provide the technology support for your business. I'll charge for that. Whatever the services I am giving, accordingly I'll charge the amount and take the amount from the actual business customers. So software organizations or technology service providers. Infosys providing the technology support for many banking customers. Reliance Company also approached Infosys people. We wanted some technology support for our business. You provide the technology support. There is an agreement made. Right. Listen. So what are the major activities involved in developing a software application? The Infosys organization, the Reliance company, Reliance Bank, there is a 5 years or 10 years of agreement is made. These kind of projects are generally called, support projects. Government of India, L&T, they say 100 years of agreement for metro train maintenance. Not only construction of the metro train project, further support and maintenance also needed. L&T will take care of the metro rail support. What is this support? After construction, repairs and maintenance and everything, only the people who constructed it can know about it, have to take care of the support. For that reason, 100 years of agreements will be made like this. Infosys company developing some web applications and mobile application for the Reliance company operation. Not only development, after the delivery, they start using them for running the business. They wanted some new features. They wanted some modification. They are facing some issue. Definitely, again, the Infosys people need to take care of the maintenance support. These kind of projects are called support projects, maintenance project. 5 years, 10 years, 20 years of agreement will be made. Always bigger companies like Infosys, Cognizant will deal this kind of support projects only. Supposing I got a new project, a small school management system. A school owner approached us. He wanted some website for the school. Maximum 2 months or 1 month of duration. For this 1 month project, I recruited some 4 people. This month, okay. Next month, who will pay the salary for them? Correct? I can able to recruit a team if there is a contract for 2 years or 5 years, something like that. So that consistently I'll get a revenue. I can able to pay salaries for my team members. Based on the short-term projects, I may not able to recruit the people. Bigger organizations, Infosys, 1 lakh plus employees are working. Minimum 600 crores of money they required only to pay salaries in a month. 600 crores of money they have to generate only to pay salaries for 1 lakh employees. Maintenance, buildings, rents, that is another story again. Infosys kind of companies will deal only maintenance support projects. Like L&T company, if minimum project cost is 100,000 CR, then only they go for a discussion, otherwise they will not go for a discussion. They don't take small projects because big infrastructure companies. Same way, MNC organizations like Infosys or Cognizant or Wipro or Virtus or something, they always deal with support or maintenance project. They don't take short-term projects. Okay, come back to the discussion. Finally, there is a deal made between Infosys and Reliance company. Infosys company agreed to provide technology support for Reliance Bank operations. Fine. What is the first activity involved in developing a product? Yes, you tell me, what is the first activity involved in developing a product? The very first activity involved in software development, we need to collect the requirements from the client. Who is the client in this scenario? Reliance company. Infosys people interact with the customer, Reliance company management and other stakeholders will gather the information about what actually they need in their business. The first activity involved in any software development, requirements gathering and documenting the requirements, requirement collection. Once all requirements are gathered and documented, the requirement documents will be handed over to the next level design team. To construct a building, once customer explained, I wanted my house like this, building like this, the architect will make a blueprint, a diagrammatic representation that explains how the finally building looks, the exterior view or interior view, whatever it may be, kind of a blueprint. In the same way, when the requirements are finalized, based on the requirement, the design of the system will be made. Some diagrammatic representation called project architecture, use case diagram, further we'll talk about technicals. Some design documents are made, explain how the actual application will be appears. Once the design is prepared, approved, the design handover to next level. What is that? Coding team. Here, business analyst is a person who involved in collecting the requirement. Functional consultant, subject matter expert, domain experts, generally designated as business analyst in software companies. BA and his team involved in collecting the requirement, not each and every developer and tester. A developer is good in coding. Developer focus on only coding part. A tester is good in manual testing and automation testing. They are responsible only to deliver the quality products into the market. Domain expert, subject matter expert, business analyst is responsible for understanding the requirements of the client, understanding the market requirement, and finalizing the requirement. BA involved in collecting the requirement, architect involved in making a design, system architect, developers involved in coding. Once again, here developers also different categories. UI developers will take care of only UI design, front end, interfaces, logos, background color, font color. They are called actually web designers. They do not know code and all. HTML, JavaScript, Photoshop. Using these people will make a web designing. They can able to create a rich interfaces, colorful forms, colorful pages, good pages. They do not know Java, PHP, nothing. They are called UI UX developers or simply web designers. Java people, PHP people, Python people are generally called application developers, app developers. They build the server-side logic. The people who are good in Oracle or MongoDB or SQL Server are involved in creating the database procedures, triggers, etc. Database people called. Generally, a person who knows everything is called a full stack developer. UI developers, app developers, database developers. So finally, so many developers involved in building the code, developing the application. So the major technical activities involved in software development, any software development, requirement collection, designing and coding. Once the coding is done, yes, your software application ready. Correct? The application ready. Now, who involved in collecting the requirement? Business analyst. Who involved in making a design? Architect. Who involved in coding? Programmers, developers. So here, at the time of collecting the requirement, this BA may do some mistakes. Totally 100 requirements to be implemented. 96 requirements are correctly documented. 2-3 requirements, some mistakes are made while documenting. Maybe BA not understood properly what customer business is needing. Customer not able to clearly explain what actually he is needing. Finally, there is some miscommunication between the customer who explained the requirement or our people who involved in gathering the requirement. Finally, some mistakes made at requirement. Possible or not? One possibility, at the time of collecting or documenting the requirements, our people may do some mistakes. At the time of making the design, architect may do some mistake. Definitely, developer also will do some mistakes while writing the code. Because of the mistakes made at various stages of the development, the final application may not work as per the client expectation. Final product will have some defects. Will you be able to sell a defective product to the customer? Will you be able to sell a defective product to a customer? Cannot. If I want to sell my product to my customer, if I want to sell my product into the market, I must to deliver a bug-free product. I must to deliver a quality product. Agree with me? Listen, developing a software is not important. Selling the software is important for a business. I recruited 10 people. 3-4 months of effort, we developed one mobile app or some web application. Nobody downloading my product. Nobody using my product. Finally, there is no revenue generated. But every month I have to pay salaries for my employees. Every month there are some fixed expenses. 4-5 months of effort, we made one web application or mobile application. Nobody buying my product, nobody downloading my product. Finally, there is no revenue generated because my product is not meeting the customer expectation. My application not working as per the end user requirement. Hence, nobody buying my product. Finally, one day I make a decision, enough, stop the business. Because every month there are some expenses. If there is no revenue generated, definitely the business need to be closed. So making a software is not important. Selling the software into the market is important. If you want to sell a software into the market, if you want to sell your product into the market, you must deliver a quality product, you must deliver a bug-free product. If I ask my development team what you have created is quality product or not, definitely my developer will say it is a very good product because they made it. No developer will say there are some bugs in the product because they made it. I need to ask a third party about the quality, not the developer who involved in making it. Who is third party here? I need to ask a other person about the quality of the product, not the person who involved in making it. The test engineer. The third party here is a tester. So in a software organization, there are many technical activities involved in developing a product, majorly requirement collection, designing, coding, etc. At every stage of building a product, people may do some mistakes. Because of the wrong requirement, wrong design, some wrong coding, the final application may not work as expected. So, once the software application is implemented, we need to have a check whether it is meeting the customer expectations, client requirements or not. Such a cross-check activity or a confirmation activity to deliver a quality product, to deliver a bug-free product is called software testing. So testing is a process of checking. Why I'm using a word process here? There are so many steps involved in effectively testing a product. First step, understand the requirements of the client. First, we need to understand what customer is expecting from our product. Then we need to properly document what to test and how to test. Test scenarios, test cases, they are called technically. Further, we'll talk about it. You need to follow a certain process, understanding the requirement, document what to be tested, test scenario, document how to test each and every scenario, test cases, prioritize what to test first, what to test next, what to test last, then start executing the test cases. There are so many activities carried out here. So testing is a process of checking whether the developed software is working as per the market requirement, as per the client requirements or not. Basically, testing is finding the bugs, finding the defects. Bug or a defect, all are same. See, as a tester, when you find a bug, you report to the developer will resolve the issue. Finally, customer will not face any problem after buying our product. The major intention of testing, we have to find the defect before customer find them. Because as a tester, when I find a bug, I report to my developer will address the issue. Our customer will not face any problem while using it. I miss the bugs, software application delivered to the client. While using the application, customer facing some issues, customer will not continue with our product. To deliver a bug-free product, to deliver a quality product, to deliver a software application to the market as per the end user expectations requirement, every software application need to be properly, effectively tested. So there are so many technologies available in the market for building software application. .NET, Java, Python, PHP, Angular, Android, iOS, SAP, PeopleSoft, Oracle, Salesforce, Ruby, PelScript, Python, so many. There are so many technologies available in the market for building software application. Any technology used to build a product, finally this product need to be tested. Agree with me? I repeat my statement. There are so many technologies available in the market for developing software applications. Any technology used to build a software application, finally this application need to be tested before we start selling into the market. Finally, every software application need to be tested irrespective of the technology used to build it. You go with my statement? Because the software testing is finally the process is to deliver a quality product. Whether our application made using it a .NET or Java or Python or whatever it may be, finally that application needs to be tested to make sure whether it is meeting our client requirement, market requirements or not. This is the only reason behind why there is a consistent, continued job market in one field, software testing, last 18 years. Last 18 years, different technologies, you see sudden boom, huge job market, suddenly fall. But software testing, you don't see any boom. You don't see any fall. It's always consistent job line because technologies may be changing. The older technology applications also need to be tested. Today, our development team creating the application using .NET, Java, Python, these Java, Python applications also need to be tested. Tomorrow, the developers are creating the application using artificial intelligence, some other technologies. These tomorrow applications also need to be tested. Day after tomorrow, technology applications also need to be tested. After 100 years also, you see testing as it is into the market. Because technologies may be changing. Finally, every application need to be tested to deliver a quality product. Technologies may be changing, but finally every application need to be tested. Desktop applications also need to be tested. Web-based applications also need to be tested. Mobile apps also need to be tested. Artificial intelligence applications also need to be tested. Salesforce applications also need to be tested. Data science projects also need to be tested. Every project need to be tested. Every application need to be tested, whatever the technology or whatever the business domain. Maybe it is a banking application, insurance application, or online shopping application. Every application need to be tested. Every technology application need to be tested. This is the only reason behind why in every software company you see testing jobs. Supposing I know .NET, not Java, Python, I want to apply for a developer position. Only if a company looking for .NET developers, I am eligible. I am not eligible for PHP, I am not eligible for Python, something else. If I know testing, I am eligible for every software company. Because whatever the technology they are using to build the product, finally that application need to be tested. The structure will be like this, generally internal structure of the companies. One team working on PHP projects for one client. Other 10 people working on Java project, some other client project. Other team working on Python, other team working on mobile app. Finally, these 4 applications finally submitted to the team. In one company, one PHP team working for one client, a Java team working for other client, Python team working for some other client, mobile apps development team were developing some mobile app. Finally, all these applications finally need to be submitted to testing team. Here, QA team responsible for, QA team meaning testing team, responsible for testing all these applications of our company before we start selling them into the market. Here, software testing is not technology dependent. Any technology used to build it finally which need to be tested. Software testing is not a particular business domain dependent. Banking application, healthcare application, financial application, e-commerce application, retail application, even the school management system also need to be tested before we start selling into the market. The success of any software company, how strong their testing team. Because the tester major job is what market is needing, what client is needing, what our product is offering, what end user expecting, what our product is offering, what are the gaps, fill the gaps. You ask your development team to fill the gaps, then only you can able to sell this product into the market. Market expecting something, end users are expecting something, our product is offering something else, definitely end users will not buy our product. We need to study the market. We need to analyze the client or end user expectation. What is our product is offering? What clients or end users are expecting? Is there are any gaps between? Understand the gaps. Analyze the gap. Ask our development team to fill the gap. Then only this product is sellable. That is a high level software testing job actually. But as a junior person, you may not able to analyze market requirements and all by the experience. Your QA manager, test manager, your team lead, these people are responsible for the high level job. What clients are wanting, what market is needing, what we are providing. Is there any deviation or gaps in this? Document the gaps, ask our development team to fill the gaps, then only product become sellable. As a junior person, when you join, whatever the work allotted to you, that work you have to do. Once you become a manager, the broad picture is, testing broad picture is, understand the market requirement, understand the client requirement, what is our product is giving, what are the gaps in between, we have to fill the gaps one by one, then only your product becomes sellable. So testing is a process of checking whether the developed software is working as per the market or end user requirements or not, and also finding the bugs. Hope you clear about this? What to test in nowadays application? You know, nowadays mostly business applications are either web-based or mobile-based. Desktop applications, outdated stories. Intranet-based applications also outdated stories. Nowadays business applications are either cloud-based, web-based or mobile apps, mobile application based. We should know what to test in a web application, similarly what to test in a mobile applications. In general, any software application given to you, either web or mobile application given to you for testing, we need to check functional requirements and non-functional requirements in an end user point of view. Repeat, we need to check functional requirements, non-functional requirements in a client customer business point of view. What do you mean by functional requirement? All functionalities properly working or not. Let's assume our development team created an application like IRCTC, online train booking application. Similar to IRCTC, our development team built an application for booking tickets online, train tickets online. Whether the developers made it properly or not, we do not know. We ask you to test it. It's a web application. What to test? First, I need to check all functionalities are working properly or not. I'll think like an end user. If you are a tester, you no need to have any coding or technology knowledge. You need to understand what end users are wanting. We have to behave like an end user. We have to think like an end user. I want to book a train ticket. I go to the website. What end user expect here? A person who do not have an account come to our website for booking a train ticket. Whether this new person able to create a new account or not. New user registration functionality available and properly working or not. Scenario 1 it is called. First scenario to be tested. Scenario meaning what to be tested. A person who come to the website do not have an account should able to create an account to proceed further. In our application, new user registration functionality available. If available, whether it is working properly or not need to be covered first. Scenario 1. Then, this user able to log in or created account, okay, fine. The registered user able to proceed further, able to log in or not. Then, other person come to the website. Maybe 3-4 months back, he used our website. That time maybe he created account. Long back, he come back to our website, but forget the password. A person who come to the website, our website, have an account, but forget the password. In our application, in the login section, the first page, there is no option given by our developer to recover the forgotten password. How he able to proceed? He cannot proceed. When he is trying to create one more account, his system is saying, your email ID already registered. Your mobile number already registered. He was not able to create a new account. He was not able to recover the password. Definitely, this person will go to our competitor website. Hope you are getting what I am saying. This person able to reset the password or not. First, new user registration functionality available, working properly or not. Then, user able to log in or not. User able to reset the forgotten password or not. Now the user login. Able to browse the train schedules or not. The user able to see the train schedules or not. User able to book a train ticket or not. The user able to cancel a train ticket or not. XYZ. If you ask me to test a banking application, customers will come to the bank to open new accounts. The bank employee is able to create a new customer or not. New customer registration functionality working or not. Cash deposit functionality working or not. Check deposit functionality working or not. Withdrawal functionality working or not. Online money transfer functionality working or not. Online bills payment functionality working or not. XYZ. This is called functional testing. Any application given to you for testing, every business application comes with a set of features. All the features are made by our development team. No guarantee they made them properly. As a tester, first we need to check all functionalities are working as per the market or client requirements or not. Technically, this activity is called doing functional testing. All functionalities working or not, functional testing. Once all functionalities are tested, now you need to focus on other than the functional requirement, non-functional requirement. Non-functional meaning? Other than the functional requirement. Appearance-wise good or not. Functionality is okay. Then what to test? Appearance-wise good or not? UI. Logo properly visible or not? Company name properly visible or not? Content is readable or not? All required elements are available or not? Background colors, font colors, together, developed pages are looking good or not? Minimum appearance also required, right? If the form is looking in a zigzag way, not in a uniformed manner, different colors, different fonts, first shot itself user feel it's not a professional application. Minimum appearance also mandatory for software application. So as a tester, I need to check appearance wise good or not. It comes under user interface testing, UI testing. And usability, user friendliness. Most of us in our laptop or desktop, what is the operating system we are using? Windows. Not Linux. Not Linux. Not Ubuntu. Windows is a free version or a paid version? Paid version. Linux is a free version. Ubuntu is a free version. But still majority of the people using Windows, which is a paid version. Okay, as a student, whatever the software you install in your laptop, nobody will ask you. Though you use a cracked version, pirated version, nobody will ask you, correct? When you are running a business, we must use licensed copies. In this QH environment, the computer what I am using, our lab machines, everything should be licensed software, otherwise it is illegal. The Windows operating system is an intellectual property of the Microsoft. It is similar to pirating maybe the movie or anything else, something. It is same. It is same act actually, like in pirating a movie. So here, when you are running a business, we must use licensed copies, not cracked versions or pirated version. Still in companies also, people are using mostly Windows only, correct? Meaning every year they are investing some money for upgrading, for buying the Windows operating system. Linux free software available, Ubuntu free software available. Why still companies are using or you are using Windows? Because of user friendliness, correct? Because of the user friendliness. Okay, most of us know only one office, MS Office, Microsoft Office. We have LibreOffice, we have Apache OpenOffice, we have Word, WPS Office. There are many Office products available, free versions available, but still companies we are using only Microsoft Office because of its user friendliness. The point what I'm highlighting here, user friendliness plays a major role in selling our product. Our application easily understandable, easily operatable by end customers, people will like and buy our product. The end user feel very difficulty in operating or understanding our application, go for alternative products. So as a tester, we need to check our application easily understandable, easily operatable by end customers or not. It comes under usability testing. Functionalities we have to check, functional testing. Appearance wise good or not we have to check, UI testing. Easily understandable, operatable by end users or not need to be tested, comes under usability testing. And also security conditions. All required security conditions are correctly made or not need to be tested. You have way to SMS account? Way to SMS. Yes or no? No? You log in, send a message, give me a second, I'll tell you for whom you send a message. Will you try? Way to SMS and some kind of application, there are some security issues. Log in and click back button. It go back to the previous window after logout. Meaning other people can able to see for whom you send a message and what is the message you sent. Because generally browser, what is the functionality of the back button? It has to go back to the previous page in the browser history. I log into my banking account, I made some transaction, log out. I log out meaning it redirected to login page. What is the previous page in my browser history? That money transfer, whatever. When I click back button, it is going back to my banking application. What is the security? But here developer need to focus here these kind of areas in application, because today all are cloud-based application. From anywhere the people can access our application. If all needed security conditions are strongly not built, there's a chance for stealing our data and hacking our system. Recently you see cyber attack, something like that. You are giving some credit card payment. You are doing some credit card payment. You entered your credit card number. You entered your CVV number. You entered your net banking details. You are entering your details in some other website. Correct? You are keying your data. The data you are giving, your data you are giving to a third-party website. If the security conditions are not properly designed in this website, in between the other software can take your data and give to other applications. You are entering your details in some other website. If the security conditions are not strongly built, there's a chance some other person can take your data. Really, you give your net banking details in every website available in the internet? If really they are secure, then only we use. If there are some security conditions are not strongly built, let's say there is something going in the market now, people are saying, channels are saying that Amazon company website, there are some technical issues. Our net banking details are not safe. Our credit card details are not safe. Will you use Amazon? If really the security conditions are not strongly built, other people able to hack your account, slowly people stop using our website. It's a major damage for the business. Nowadays, completely online payments, all required security conditions are strongly built in our website or not need to be properly tested. It comes under security testing. And today, mostly business applications are web-based and mobile-based. Many people will try to operate our application at a given point of time. If I ask you to check Facebook login functionality, Gmail login functionality working or not, how you check? We enter one username, one password and click submit button. Assumption, our developer created a login page. You ask to test this functionality working or not. How you test? You enter some username, enter some password and click submit button. Valid username, valid password and click submit button. It is showing inbox page. You decided functionality working. It is working for one user, correct? You, while testing the functionality, login functionality working or not, you enter one username, one password and click submit button. It's working. When you push the application to the live, in live production, millions of people will try to log into Gmail application, correct? Billions of people will try to log into Facebook application at a given point of time. You ask to check booking a train ticket functionality properly working or not in IRCTC. You log in, select a train schedule, book the ticket and finalize it's working. You log in as one user, you tested the functionality, booking train ticket functionality working or not. During Tatkal hours, many people will try to book a train ticket at a given point of time. No guarantee your website may respond or may not respond. As a tester, we need to check, does our application capable of handling multiple user requests at a given point of time or not? It comes under load testing. Whether the application capable of handling multiple users at a given point of time or not. 10,000 people are able to log in at a given point of time or not. 20,000 people are able to log in at a given point of time or not. 5,000 people are able to book a train ticket at a given point of time or not. Scenarios to be covered. You know the mobile application Swiggy. Afternoon 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock, in between, many people will place orders. Not in the very early morning 5 o'clock, correct? Afternoon 12 o'clock till 2 o'clock, many people use the application to place some food orders. So many requests are going to one server. If the server is not capable of handling so many requests at a given point of time, you are not receiving a confirmation message, processing. Next day I'll delete the app, I'll go to other competitor app like Zomato. Correct? So finally what I'm trying to say, for running a business, load also very, very important. Performance also very, very important. If the application slowly loading, slowly responding, definitely we move on to other competitor application. Performance, speed also very, very important. Functional testing, UI testing, usability, security, compatibility. Meaning, Some people will access our online shopping application using desktop computers. Some people may come to the website or use our application using a laptop computers. Some people may access our website using a tab device, mobile device. If our application not properly visible, ultimately we lose some business. Today, 65% of the transactions are happening in mobile devices. If our application options are not properly visible in a mobile device, not properly navigating, definitely we lose some business. As a tester, we need to verify whether our application is compatible with various devices and various browsers available in the market or not. Together, functional testing, UI testing, usability testing, compatibility testing, security testing, load testing and performance testing are the mostly carried out testing activities in nowadays application. We have to check the functional requirement, non-functional requirement in an end user business point of view. Functional requirement, whether all the functionalities are working as per the customer business expectations or not, need to be covered first. It's called functional testing. Then appearance wise good or not, UI testing. Easily understandable, easily operatable by end customers or not, usability testing. All required security conditions are strongly built or not, security testing. Our application properly visible, properly working on various devices, various browsers or not, compatibility testing. Our application capable of handling so many users at a given point of time or not, load testing. How speedily the pages are loading, how quickly application responding. I enter my username, password and click submit button. How much amount of time server taking to respond. When I place an order, how much amount of time application taking to send a message, your order is received. Processing time, performance testing. Functional testing, UI testing, usability testing, security testing, compatibility testing, load testing and performance testing. These are the mostly carried out testing activities in nowadays web applications and mobile applications. To do these many testing activities, companies need a dedicated team, testing team. Understand my point here? To do these many testing activities on developed projects, one team developing a PHP application, other team developing one Java-based application, online shopping application using PHP, banking application using Java, some CRM application using Python, some other application using some other technology. Finally, all these applications are submitted to the testing team. As a tester here, my job, I need to check functional requirement, all non-functional requirement in an end user business point of view. If everything is satisfied, working as expected, then only we stop testing and deliver the product to the customer. To deliver a quality product, to deliver a bug-free product, we need to validate these many things in the given product. To do these many testing activities, every company maintain a separate team, testing team, called QA team, quality team. Because I cannot ask a developer, morning shift you do development, night shift you do testing. Understand the point? So we have to maintain a dedicated team who are completely responsible for delivering the quality products of your company. If I am a CEO of the company, if a product is success or if a product is failed, I will not ask the developer. I will ask the QA team members. They do mistakes because development is a very big technical job. There are so many technicalities or technical works involved in building a product. At the time of building the product, definitely they will do mistake. For that reason only I recruited you, testers. You should not do a mistake. Purpose of hiring you to deliver the quality products into the market, correct? So many people involved in making a vaccine, medicine. Finally, one department is certifying it, correct? Tested okay. Once the department said tested okay, then only this product will be released into the market by the company management. Agree? Same way, so many people involved in making our product, software product. The QA team, testing team are the people who are certifying this product is ready to sell, tested okay. Once my QA team given a stamp, tested okay, then only I plan selling the product into the market. Hope you understood this. A small startup company, let's say there are about 40 developers working in the company in different technologies, some PHP people, some Java people, some Python people. At least I maintain out of 40 people, 4 or 5 people testing people. 10 PHP developers working on one client project, 10 Java developers working on some other project, 10 Android people working on some mobile application, 10 Python people working for some other client project. Here I maintain minimum 4 or 5 people or at least 8 people who are responsible for the entire product's quality in my company. They take care of development, you take care of the quality. Your responsibility is delivering the quality products into the market. The product success, company success is based on how strong your QA team is. So definitely I will not compromise on it, because if the product is failed, complete business is failed. You are getting what I am saying, right? Now my question, if I am working on a .NET application testing, I am testing an application made using .NET technology, do I require .NET knowledge? That is my question. I am testing a .NET application, or you are testing a .NET application. In order to test the functionalities of the .NET application, do you require the .NET coding knowledge? That is my question. Online people, answer my question.
No, not required.
No, not required. No.
Right, not required. I'm putting one product to you. Online people, what is this product?
Mouse.
Mouse, very good. You ask you to test the product mouse.
Yes.
Will you open and check what is the motherboard, what is the technology, what is the coding? Only we operate the mouse, correct?
Yes.
We click left button, check corresponding object is highlighted or not. We click right button and check context menu displayed or not. Scroll the mouse and check page is properly navigated, scrolling or not. In order to test the functions of your product, we no need to open it, we no need to have the idea about what is inside, correct? What I'm trying to highlight, if I'm working on a .NET application testing, functionalities and non-functionalities we are testing on the output, on the developed product in end user point of view. What is the code inside? What is the technology inside? I'm very least bothered about it as a test engineer. Let me show you this. Here I'm opening one of our training projects, rahrm.qedgetech.com or institutename.com. Before I proceed, for our training, for our practical training purpose, we deployed some application for our training. One banking project, primusbank.qedtech.com or institutename.com. It's a one banking application. All these applications we made available in the cloud for the students' practice purpose. We are using completely nowadays available cloud technology. You no need to install anything on your laptop or desktop. Only you need an internet connection to practice entire stuff. We deployed our application not in our local environment. We are deployed in the cloud environment so that from anywhere, anytime you can access for better learning mechanism. Like we have some other application further down the line, I'll show you. Because I know so many people are planning to give experience after this training, correct? You understand what I said? Many people are planning to give some experience after this course, correct? When you are passed out? 2019. Okay, good. 15. You passed out in 2015 or 16 or 17 or 18 or 19. 19 also some companies taking as freshers. So do you eligible as a fresher? Recent years passed out. You know about the company's policies. Recent years passed out people only eligible as a fresher, correct? 2000, Some companies are taking 19, 18 also still. 19, 20, 21.
21.
Okay. So here, supposing you are not belongs to this year of passed out, definitely you need to highlight some experience on your resume, correct? Already you know about it. I don't need to say. You already planned and joined here. I know. I trained 48,000 students till now in both online and offline. Last 10 years, I trained 48,000 people only on software testing, both online and offline together. I have experienced many people. I handled many people, right? Freshers, some people, maybe 2022 passed out, 21 passed out, 20 passed out. You no need to highlight any experience on your resume. Though you are passed out in 2019, do not give experience. If you have an option to work like a fresher rather than managing the things, better you start with a fresher only. Salary will be less, but till the last day, it's a white collar job. Okay? But if you don't have an option to enter as a fresher, take the privilege of giving experience. Manage 2 or 3.2, something like that. You know about it. Here, as many people are even planning for giving experience after the course, content is designed like that. Our content, I'll show you the content, what we are going to learn. I designed a full stack content, complete software testing content in our training, considering 2 types of audience here, freshers and also experience giving people. If you are giving experience, you need to do more practice. If a fresher attending an interview, I'll just ask a definition. So what is testing? What is retesting? What is regression testing? Answers, she able to answer proper definition is enough. Because a fresher is saying that I learned software testing from an institute. Clearly saying I do not have any experience. I learned and applying for a job. The other category student, your resume speaks that you are working, correct? Last 3.2 years, I am working in some companies, Capgemini through Amirpet Consultant, already drawing some 8.5 lakhs, expecting 30% of hike. Okay, 1.5 years of experience in manual testing, 2 years of extensive experience in automation testing with Selenium, extensively involved in writing test case and executing test cases. Together, you are highlighting that I am working, not a student, correct? So in order to manage that, you need to spend little more amount of time based on your time availability. For that reason, what we did, some projects we uploaded in our cloud management system. We give the credentials, how to operate them, I'll teach you. So that whenever you find time, whatever we are learning, I'm going to teach you on one project. I'll assign the work on second project. I'll explain complete manual testing, automation testing. I teach you on one project, one real-time project. I'll assign the work on some other project. If I'm giving 3 years of experience, you need to have more projects, something like that. For more practical exposure, to have more practice only, we deployed some application in our cloud. And also, we provide a learning management system to you. I'll explain that. Every student will get a login account for our learning management system. The day-to-day class videos, whatever the class is happening now, is getting recorded here. After the class, the recorded video will be given to you. Not any pre-recorded session, previous batches recorded session. This class, whatever happening now, this video will be shared to you via our learning management system, which you can access via web application or any mobile application. Our application is completely responsive design. It supports every device. What you will get in this application? Videos, materials, manual testing, Java, Selenium. And for every module, we have some quizzes and mock tests. I'll show you, it's a very professional system. You have lifetime access to this application. Maybe after 6 months or 1 year, there is a new Selenium next version released into the market. After completion of your course, there's a new feature is introduced. I'll take a workshop for a day. I'll invite all my old students and I'll take a free workshop on that. Last 10 years, we are doing it. As I am coming to my experience, I joined in Satyam in 98. I joined in Satyam for about 10.5 years. I worked in Satyam for 10.5 years in one company. Later, The last designation when I'm resigning Satyam is senior project manager. I resigned. Later I joined with Accenture as a delivery head. 480 people, my team size. I'm the reporting manager for these people. And parallelly, I started this QH for offering trainings in the morning and evening hours. Okay, so leave it. Based on this experience and all, I'm utilizing the technology for better learning experience. I'll show you our our application now. What kind of facilities you get via the QH for better learning practices. Okay, come back to the topic. I have some RNHRM application here. You please check out the URL and tell me what is the technology used to build this application. It's a PHP based application, fine. But I do not know what is PHP. I do not know what is PHP. I am asked to test the application made using PHP. The very first functionality I want to test here, login working or not. I enter a valid username, I enter a valid password, and I click login. Now I am logging as administrator. I check does the system showing admin module or not. I enter a valid username, valid password and click submit button and check login working or not. Yes, it is admin module. These kind of applications you are going to test in the real time. I don't teach you. Actually, this application our people are other batch people are using for testing purpose. I don't teach you any dummy application. Directly, I teach you manual testing and automation testing on real-time applications. These kind of applications you are going to test inside the companies. How to write scenario, how to write test cases, how to test it, how to develop and run automation programs. On these kind of applications we are going to learn in our training. Right. Now finally, I log in as an administrator. It is showing admin module. Fine. It's enough for testing login. I enter a correct username, correct password and click submit. It is showing appropriate page, appropriate module. It's enough for testing login. Next time what I do, I give a correct username, wrong password and click submit. Verify relevant error message is showing or not. Yes. Next time, I give a wrong username, correct password and click login. Check appropriate error message displayed or not. Displayed. I enter a wrong username, wrong password and click submit. Check relevant error message showing or not. Showing. Without giving any details, I click login. What is expected? System should display error message, username or password cannot be empty, something like this. Username cannot be empty. You answer me now. This application working properly or not? I'm not talking about all the features. Today, assumption, our developers created a login page today and the login page only given to me for testing. First, I enter a correct username, correct password, click submit button. It is showing relevant module. Next time, I given a wrong username, wrong password combination and click submit button. System showing relevant error message. It's working as expected or not? Enough stop testing? No, login talk I'm talking about. Forget password is another feature. Only I'm talking about login functionality. It's working right? Okay, now see here. Check out this one. Again I log in. It is showing appropriate module. I log out. It come back to the login window. I'm clicking on the back button. It should display the previous page or it should not display. Previous one is the admin module. Only admin can access, not every user, public users. It should not display, but it is showing. It is showing the previous admin module when I click back button. Is it acceptable design? It is one of the major security issue. Testing is basically finding this kind of bugs. We need to identify this kind of defects before we deploy the project for the live production. Understand the point here?
Yeah.
Not just entering a correct username, correct password, click submit button. we need to think in various directions where there is a chance of finding a bug. Because when you find a bug, you report to the developer, developer will address the issue. Finally, customer will not face any issues while using the product. To deliver a bug-free product, before delivering the product to the market, we need to identify all the bugs, resolve, then deliver the product into the market. And remember, your job is only finding a bug, not resolving a bug, correct? Soon after you find a bug, you report to the developer. Developer is responsible for finding the root cause of the bug and rectifying the bug. After the rectification, developer will communicate back to you that problem was rectified. No guarantee it is correctly rectified. You need to retest for the confirmation sake. If everything fine, then we stop testing and release the product into the market. Hope you understood this. So we need to check the functional requirement, non-functional requirement in end user point of view. Previous application, PHP based application. I do not know PHP. First of all, you do not require what is the technology used to build the project. Today you are testing one application made using PHP. Tomorrow you may test one more application made using .NET or Java or Python or something else. As a tester, what kind of knowledge I require? First, I need to understand what is the product I am testing. What are the features available in this product? Who are going to use our product? Who are the end users? How they are going to operate it, use it for the day-to-day work. First, you need to gain the knowledge about the end user requirement, end user expectation. Now behave like an end user and test it. For this, you do not require, because we are testing like a user. For this, you do not require the technology used to build it. Generally, many people have the question, I do not know Java, I do not know Python, I do not know PHP. How are you able to test the application? First of all, we are not opening the code. We are not doing testing anything at code level. We are doing testing at application level, irrespective of the technology used to build it. We have to understand the market expectation. We need to understand the client requirement. We have to test like a user, for which you do not require the knowledge about technology used to build it. Hope you understood it. Okay. How to test? There are two methods. Manually testing. We have to test finally functional requirement, non-functional requirement in end user point of view. How to do this testing job? Almost for every work we have two options nowadays. Manually doing the work, automating the same work. And you know how to make a coffee? I know. Yes, madam? Yes, you know. We have two options of making a coffee here. Manually we can make a coffee. You can also use a machine to make a coffee, correct? At your home, which option you are using? We are using manually. Why?
We can't afford a
Affording a machine, say, what is the iPhone? What is the phone you are using? What is the cost? You can able to afford a machine 10,000 rupees only. You don't have a requirement, correct? Though you are able to buy it, morning 1 or 2 cups of coffee, evening 1 or 2 cups of coffee, rarely, we do not require a machine. Cost is second story. We do not require it, correct? If I don't have a requirement, why to buy it? Not required. A person who is working in a coffee shop, morning till midnight, what is his job? Making coffee only, correct? He need a machine. At our home, we don't have a requirement of a machine. Automation not needed at our home purpose. Automation is required for a coffee shop because morning till midnight his job is making coffee only. Instead of making the same coffee again every time, instead of doing the same work again and again, not one day every day, not one day every day, rather than doing the same work again and again manually, they think about going for automation. That is coffee making machine. Similarly, let's assume you are a HR person working in a company. 10 employees only work in your company, small startup company. As you are a HR person, every day you need to record the attendance of the employees, 10 employees. Then only end of the month you can able to make a pay slip and make the salaries, account the salaries, correct? Every day you have to take the attendance. 10 employees only working in our company. You are the HR person. Will you go for manual process? What is manual process here? attendance register. You record the names of the people, 10 people. Every day manually you take the attendance. This is one method. Other method is a biometric mission. Biometric system, some networking, computer application, system is connected to the computer application, power backup, some infrastructure. 10 people only working in your company. If you ask your management, I wanted a biometric mission, computer application, UPS, networking, whatever management will say. For 10 people, this story is not required. This 200 pages of attendance register, enough you proceed, correct? In this scenario, we go for manual process. We record the attendance of the people manually because only 10 people working. Practical, possible, manually we can do it, manage it. Hundreds or thousands of people working in your company. Every day you need to capture the attendance of the employees. Manually is possible. Though it is possible, one day you missed it, you are not available, there will be lots of manipulations. Better to go for automation. What is automation here? Biometric mission. Like, for every work we have two options here. Manually doing the work, automating the same work. Like testing also I have two options. Manually testing the application, using some tools for testing my application. Automation. What is manual testing? If any testing job, either functional testing or UI testing or usability testing, anything else, if any testing activity carried out with human effort, manual effort, without using any programming or testing tools, it's called manual testing. Manually testing is called manual testing. Manually testing is called manual testing. Previously, I tested the login functionality working or not. Did I use any Java or Python program or Selenium tool to test it? How I tested login functionality working or not? Manually. But in companies, we need to follow a certain process for quality. If you test as I wish, one login functionality, fine, I can remember. Hundreds of functionalities available in my product. Every time we may not able to remember what is covered, what to be covered, whether this combination covered or not. Generally in software companies, we follow a certain process to ensure 100% quality. Understanding the requirement, writing scenarios, writing test cases, prioritizing the test cases, executing the test cases, documenting identified bugs, reporting to development team. Once you get the modified version after bug fixes, retesting, regression testing, there are so many activities. These manual testing follows a certain process in companies called QA process, manual testing process, software testing life cycle, testing life cycle. Our job is doing the day-to-day testing job. Manually, we can test an application called manual testing, but in companies, this manual testing follows certain process. In the manual testing training, we are going to learn some fundamental, also what kind of process we follow in software companies for testing real-time applications. How to write scenario, how to write test cases, how to execute test cases, how to document and communicate the defects, how to do retesting, how to do regression testing. We are going to learn many things here. One, automation testing is I test my application. If I build some code to test my application, a programmer created 100 lines of code to develop the login page. Login in various ways. I develop 4 or 5 lines of code, open the application, enter username, enter password, click submit. If admin module display working, else not working. That's it. With a small amount of code, we need to build the automation program to test our application functionality. If you make the testing job automated, instead of you do it, if you made the testing job automated with the support of the testing tools available in the market, like Selenium, QTP, Tosca, etc., then it is called automation testing. Manually testing is one option. If you made the testing job automated with the support of the tools available in the market, it's called automation testing. There are many tools in the market. Selenium is one tool, QTP another tool, Tosca some other tool. We have Postman, JMeter, Loader, etc. But 90% of the job market today is one tool, that is Selenium. All remaining together 10 to 15% of the job market. In this training, we are focusing on only one tool, that is Selenium, as per the job market. Understand the point? Supposing if I want to become a developer, I'll decide one technology, one tool, either Java or Python or Angular or PHP or Android, not everything, correct? Not any one, because every subject is a version. A person who wants to become a doctor will decide only one. I want to become a dentist, I want to become a cardiologist, something like this. First year, one subject, second year, other subject, third year, some other subject. Finally, this doctor will kill everybody. You studied BTech for 4 years, correct? 4 years you concentrated only one subject, correct? 4 years you have concentrated only on one subject, because every subject is a version. Like we need to decide one as per the job market. That one is 85% of the automation testing job market available only in one tool, Selenium. Hence, as per the job trends, we are focusing on learning one tool, that is Selenium. Now let me explain precisely what we are going to learn in this course. So everything is clearly given in our website, qatech.com. This is our course, software testing on Selenium, the first one. The full stack content details. Full stack meaning everything required for testing both freshers and experience giving people. Sir, industry also know you are giving experience. Every HR person know the person who is sitting in front of them is giving experience, but they need. Simple. Really working person will not join immediately. In the previous company, he has a notice period of 2 months or 3 months. How that person will join? Will not join. But I need a requirement. Definitely, I need to compromise if I am a HR person. Though I know you are giving experience, as per my requirement, I need to hire you. Otherwise, my project manager given a deadline to me. By this time, I wanted 10 people. Then what I have to do? Correct? Though I selected this person, real working person I selected, she will say in the beginning, I am already drawing 9 lakhs of salary. I wanted 30% of hike. That is okay, finalize. He said, okay, finally, I am going to join. Offer letter. I have already, he said in the first day itself, I have a notice period of 2 months. Last day, he will say, no, I cannot join. Whatever the salary you offered, my company is given the same salary to me. Sorry, boss. Many working people will say this only. Correct? After 2 months, lastly they say, no, my current company people, I said, that's not agreeing. But initially they agreed, but whatever you offered, they give an extra 1 lakh to me. If I'm able to give more 3 lakhs, I will think about it. That is the people mindset, correct? Finally, always there is a risk in going with real experienced people, everybody. HR people will face day to day this kind of problem. You are capable, you have the subject. That is enough for me, that's it. We are also running a business here. We are not government organizations. Correct? We are also running a business. For my client, I need people to support the work. You have the work, you have the communication, you have the subject. It is enough to give opportunity for me. That's what the people are doing. Maybe once you join, you see a number of examples here. Many of our students, everybody is, mostly people are working from home. They sit at QS and work from home. But we are not unethically supporting the student, we are ethically supporting the students. We do not do any proxies, first point. We do not support any backdoor, second point. Ethically, we are supporting our students. We know what the companies are required, what a student has, what is the gap. We are trying to fill the gap with our infrastructure and with our resources. It's enough. Even I recommend, do not go for simple mechanism. Proxies and backdoor, they will not work out. Only first to 3 months only they will work out. After 3 months, 100% fire. No doubt about it. Because voice is a unique thing. Easily that can be recognized. Not today. After 3 months, there will be an audit. In any MN's company, after 3 months, there will be an audit. That time it is easily recognized you are not the person answered. Where the struggle begins. Okay? There are other people are showing some simple methods. Simple methods will not work out. Okay? It's not at all right mechanism. Do not go further. Really, software testing is a very simple subject. The easiest way of getting a software job is testing. The easy to manage fake experience also testing. Because a very limited subject. There are about 7 chapters in manual testing. Thoroughly, if you learn 7-8 chapters, any kind of interview question you can answer about manual testing. Coming to work point of view, what we are going to do in manual testing, understand the project. In an Excel sheet, properly we document what to test, how to test. When the project is given, execute the planned effort. Any bug is identified in a simple, understandable, plain English, document this is the problem and report to development team. Anybody can do this. For this is the reason any graduate is eligible for software testing. Let's see this. We'll go with the content. Let's see here. What is the date? This date. People will show some date here. June 18th. Day before yesterday, correct? Any graduate, not BTech people. BTech person also graduate, BCom, BSc, anything. 50% throughout the academics. Mostly people have 50%, right? Right. The salary will be 3.2. Leave this one. Hiring QA engineers freshers, Malabar Selenium, any degree. 2019, 20, 21, 50% in all academics. Work from office, 3 lakhs. This is the date, June 9. June 10, this is. Selenium with CoJava, 70% in all academics. 3.3 to 3.6. 2.5. 3.6. There are some 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs also freshers. I shown you the offer letters. What our people through our freshers, 5 lakhs or 6 lakhs. Pandemic situation really increased the market like anything. IT and healthcare. These 2 sectors are doing very good, excellent. IT sector and healthcare sector. Remaining all are in troubles. These 2 sectors are doing very good. So huge requirement, huge recruitment is happening. Freshers 3.2 is a small salary for freshers. Freshers nowadays the salary begins with minimum 3. For freshers, 3.2. 5 also up to 5. There are 2 scenarios we have recruited the people for 10 lakhs, freshers, in software testing. But 70% in all academics, BTech computer science. One product-based company came with a requirement. They have selected. Only for 2 students, they have given 10 lakhs. For all remaining people, they have given only 5 lakhs. That is their brand strategy. Okay, leave it. So, freshers minimum you can get 3 to 3.5 up to 5.6. If you are giving 3.2 years of experience, 9.5 will start minimum. It will go up to 12. Minimum 9 lakhs you can quote. But if I show you in the day 1, you will take it as a promotion kind of thing. I will not show you. Once our sessions will start, I have many examples here. In the labs and project work, people are working from home. All are our students only. 11 lakhs, 10 lakhs, given some experience, cracked the opportunities. Because it is not completely skill of the student, I will say. The market is like that. The job market is like that. Other 50% generally people don't ask. Any graduate also people not asking earlier. Today they are asking because they need the people in huge job market, less people in the market. So for that they come down to 50% any graduate giving more salaries. Let's see this. The Times of India news, war on the talent. Companies are fighting to recruit the people. Indian IT companies to hire 450,000 people in the second half of the financial year 2022. 450,000 people companies are need in the next 5 to 6 months of time. It's not my news, okay? Because of this job market only people are offering salaries like this. The TCS said 77,000 people they are going to recruit in the next 6 months. Infosys said they are going to recruit 45,000 people freshers. Every company, that is the IT job market current. For that reason only salaries are increased, qualification was reduced. Because they wanted more people for the more projects. Okay. Another 10 minutes I'll finish off for today. Let me show you precisely what is the content we are going to learn in our course. Skills covered, I clicked. Software testing fundamentals. Next 1 week, I'm going to teach you about the software testing concept. It's a prerequisite. The first module is a prerequisite. Before we start actual manual testing. There are some people from programming background, there are some people from non-programming background. Because any graduate is eligible for testing. Companies itself is clearly saying any graduate is eligible for testing. So people from non-programming background, non-IT background, first 1 week of sessions I'm going to give you some overall idea about the software field, software development, software testing activities. So that first module will give you the idea about, okay, this is IT firms, this is development, this is testing, these are the major activities involved in testing. Then I'm going to jump into my actual manual testing. I'll say first module is prerequisite before we start the manual testing. This manual testing, software testing lifecycle, completely my training mechanism is a project-based training. I teach you how to do manual testing on one project, I'll assign the work to you on the other project. Through that LMS, I'm going to assign the works. Then Agile model. Actually, these two modules are enough for the freshers. These two modules are enough for the beginners, freshers, if you are not giving experience. If you are giving some experience, today mostly projects following Agile methodology. What is Agile model? What is Scrum? How software will be developed in Scrum model, Agile model, how testing carried out on Agile model, you should know. Because some people are giving experience. If freshers say, I do not know about it, people will take light. An experienced person cannot say, I do not know about it. So we are going to learn Agile model in detail. Then a cloud management tool, Agile project management tool, Jira. See, today, you know, people are working from different locations, work from home also. 10 people working on this project. All 10 people need to connect to one cloud repository, Jira tool. Your work, my work must be uploaded in a centralized database, cloud database. That is Jira tool. Let's say you are giving some experience and saying, I do not know about Jira. It's a very clearly identified, it's a fake. Because in real time, day-to-day work, we are going to use the Jira tool for our day-to-day work management, project management. Online people, please stay muted. Thank you, take care of it. Akhil, mute yourself. Right. Online team members, please stay muted. Right. So here, In the manual testing, we are going to learn software testing concept, manual testing, agile model, and Jira. These are the four major modules we are going to learn in the manual testing training. After completion of the manual testing, we'll jump into automation testing. Here, I consider you do not know any coding. You do not know any programming. You do not know any Java. First, I teach you Java essentials. Whatever Java required for automation testing with Selenium, first we learn the Java here. After learning the Java, whatever needed for automation testing with Selenium, then we jump into the Selenium WebDriver. Again, if you are a beginner, fresher, not giving experience, these two are enough for you. If you are giving experience in automation testing with Selenium, in addition to these two, you need to learn some advanced Selenium frameworks. Cucumber, TestNG, Apache Point. There are some advanced Selenium frameworks concept like Java frameworks, Python frameworks. We have Selenium also frameworks. Many do not know about it, but if you are really giving experience, you must know about the Selenium automation frameworks. Because for any real-time project, we choose any one framework. For some projects, we go for Cucumber framework. For some projects, we have to go for TestNG framework. For some projects, we go for hybrid framework, data-driven framework, something like this. If you are giving experience, you must know about the frameworks. After learning Java and Selenium, I teach you the frameworks. And also, you need to have little idea about the cloud management tools, little Jenkins, Git, and Maven. Like in manual testing, we use a cloud repository called Jira for our day-to-day work management, manual test cases, execution, bug reporting. When it comes to automation testing, you are developing some Java Selenium program for testing our product feature. I am writing some code, you are writing some code. Finally, we need to upload all our code into github.com. GitHub is a centralized cloud repository. Jenkins will pull the code from github.com, integrate the code and build the code. These are actually comes under DevOps tool. DevOps engineers should learn this in a deep manner in administration point of view. We are learning these tools in a user point of view. We are not administrators. We are not DevOps administrators. We are not AWS administrator. We are learning some DevOps infrastructure tools in an end user point of view. Because you are giving experience, if you say, I do not know about GitHub, then the question is, day-to-day code, where you are uploading them? Are the project manager coming to your home and collecting the code every day? Right. We are going to use some cloud-based tools. We should know about it. So this is our training content. And lastly, it's our website, and we can access this in mobile app, web application, learn.qatech.com. learn.qatech.com. What actually it is? No, you cannot access it. I'll tell you, for every registered student, we give access to our website, our application, learn.qatech.com. Let me show you what it is. For this, I log in as a faculty now. It's my account now. I'll show you just what it is. $25,000 students, our students are using this platform. It is my June 2022, the date 3rd June. I started one Selenium batch where there are 248 registered students. In the manual testing 10 o'clock batch, there are about 209 registered students here, both online and offline together. Just I'll show you what it is. For every student, we provide this login account. Once you log in, I'll show you how it appears for you. It is my account actually, faculty account. You see here, your class meeting link will be updated here. The day-to-day classes, every day session will be uploaded here. The day-to-day recorded session will be uploaded here. I show you how it is appear for a student. Your class meeting will be available here. When you start, you will be redirected to Zoom and connected. The day-to-day session will get uploaded here. If you click start, whatever the class happened for the day will be available. It's not today's session. I'm showing you the previous class, what we are giving access to our students. I muted it actually. Otherwise, now my voice, that voice will be interrupted. Okay? And I'm using a platform like